guys and gals, and here from Drake Queen Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you and let's play episode of Roads Yet Traveled, Merrick's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. I get the impression that he was expecting to meet me, that we'd talk. Well, considering they apparently knew you were here, that's not entirely surprising. Although it is fucking creepy. You'd think they'd at least try and set up an appointment or something first. I can't help but smile at what I assume is a lame attempt at a joke, but as he playfully jabs at my ribs, it's all but confirmed. Yeah, that's definitely not great to hear, though. If they're confident enough to walk in here and just know that they'd bump into you at some point, then who's to say how much they already know? What should I do? He oddly scratches the side of his muzzle as he looks off to the side, his implant faintly glowing through the sclera of his eye. Fuck if I know. Merrick! I'm kidding, kid. Relax. But really, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this out tonight. At least let me sleep on it, alright? Sensing my unease, he leans over and places a paw on my knee. Look, kid, we both knew that something was going to happen sooner or later, right? Just because it's happening now doesn't make it any worse than it would be if it was happening later. Once we get a better idea of what's going on, then I promise I'll do what I can to make sure things go our way, okay? It makes me uneasy knowing that Soknos had the gall to show up how they did, and to so clearly proclaim that they knew about you. Best we can do now is just stay out of their way. Not exactly sure how, but I'll sleep on it. You'll be fine, kid. Okay? Okay. His expression constricts as he tries to force out some words of encouragement, only for the room to fall silent. With a small rub and a few pats, he removes his hand from my knee and goes to get ready for the night. The captain thinks that Soknos might be more interested in the Marin than in me. That was before we knew that they knew I'm here, but still, it's a possibility. I mean, they definitely could be. They've been interested in that thing since their inception. Why stop now? I can only assume it's got to be almost fixed after the last time they fired it up. Yeah. Look, Rias, let's get some sleep, yeah? I'll see what I can do tomorrow, but tonight I just want to pass out. Yeah, of course. He lets out a small chuckle as I roll his chair back to his desk before getting up himself. As he goes about setting some things up for himself tomorrow and I go about making my bed, I can't help but feel a bit dejected by how the day went. I was so close to making things easier for the both of us, and then what? I don't know. Maybe I should be going about this differently, or... I don't have much time to spiral further, though, as an arm snakes its way around me as I'm pulled into Merrick's side. Looking up at him, he vainly tries to look away as I lean into him and return the embrace. It'll be alright, kid. Need anything? He says, placing his other paw on my back. Second, y'all, it is tea time. Let's see if it's cooled off enough. Oh no, not really. Let's try some water instead. That's better. No. As neither of us can seem to find the right words, we stand in an awkward silence, in an awkward embrace at an awkward time for the both of us, and yet the comfort it brings me in the moment is paramount to none. Letting out a deep sigh, I press my head into his chest before we untangle ourselves and share our final goodnights. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, as I never have, and with that comes a certain dread. But tonight, things are quiet. Tonight there will be no more questions nor riddles. Tonight I close my eyes and graciously slip away. Day 21. I think I slipped on my arm or something. Rolling out of bed, I slowly open and close my hand as the horrid tingling sensation pulses through my limb. Eventually it starts to fade as my eyes open more clearly and I take in the light of the... New day is a bit presumptuous, but the fluorescence will have to do. And Merrick isn't in his bed, but I think I hear something in the bathroom and decide not to panic just yet. Thinking about the day to come, I realize I have no real schedule anymore. It was nice knowing what I'd be doing in the coming days, even if it was just hanging around in the lab. But now, the uncertainty is unwelcome. With the sensation finally gone from my arm, I get up just as Merrick steps out from the other room. Look who decided to get up. Just because you have the day off doesn't mean you should get used to sleeping in, he says with a playful smirk. Morning to you too. Yeah. Look, got some good news, so perk up. Captain sent out a missive about the board member. I won't bore you with the details, but you should know his itinerary sometime around midday today. Once I have that, it should be simple enough to figure out how to keep you out of his way. After today. I'm going as fast as I can, kid. No, that's fine. I just wanted to check. That's great, honestly. I'm glad she's moving things along. Although the lack of a message from her is a bit worrying. I'm sure I'm pretty low on her priorities right now, though. Good. Now, not all of us have a day off, so I've got to go. I'm the one finalizing that itinerary anyways. Well, really I'm just double-checking the captain's work. But, you get it. Anyways, I should get to it. Oh, before I do, I told Tio to stop by and deliver lunch at some point, so stay put, alright? You sure? I could just walk around unattended until I find the cafeteria. Not today. Take care. He scoffs and rolls his eyes before walking over and placing a paw on my head, messing up my bedhead even further. It'll be okay. I promise. Thanks. Now get out of here. You'll be late. He scoffs and grins before turning to head out, leaving me to roll my eyes as I head in to wash up and get ready for another day of sitting on my ass and doing nothing. Well, this has been about as boring as I'd expected it to be. And the void, I mean, he could have at least left me with something to do. It's fine. Days like these are necessary from time to time. I get it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna complain about it, though. Pacing the room now, I find myself filled with a strange wanderlust, almost. I finally was able to walk the halls myself, and then suddenly Soapnose shows up and even takes that from me. We'll have to see how bad the damage is after we get that itinerary, but I'll be surprised if I'm going to be able to get out much soon. At least for a while. Like a little bit at a time, It's a little cooler each time. Tapping my foot on the ground, I impatiently check my phone every few minutes, just waiting for any sign. Dare not message first, though, as I know how busy he is today. Speaking of messages, though, I still haven't heard hide nor tail from the captain. I'm not sure what she can do for me now, but I'm almost worried for her? And maybe that isn't the right word. I'm fairly sure she can take care of herself, but still. Well, worrying won't do me any good. I might as well try to find something to entertain myself with. Still nothing. No messages, no news, no nothing. I'm just getting anxious at this point. It's almost the 17th mark, too, and I haven't even heard from Tio yet. I'm sure she's still coming by, and maybe I can ask her about what's going on, but, would she even know? I don't know why I'm getting so nervous about this. All that's happening is that we're getting the schedule of some guy who hasn't even had his job for a month yet. It's almost embarrassing that there's so much pomp being put into this. It's raid over. I take a seat on my bed and rub my forehead. My skin's cold, just enough to be unpleasant to the touch. Who knows what will happen by the end of the day? I'll just have to be ready for it. This horror will grow mild. This darkness light. I would kill for a good fucking book right now. Void, even just an okay book would be better than nothing. Picking up on my pacing, I cleaned the room a bit and set my clothes aside for the next few days. They're all the same, of course, but the one day I mixed in my clothes from home is always fun. It's like casual Fridays, but I have no hope of ever going home after my shift. Still, it's nice to wear something that reminds me of where I come from, even though it is just some shitty graphic tee. Looking over my work, I hear some footsteps walk by in the hallway, only for them to pass me by. It doesn't really seem like Tio to forget something like that, but things are probably kinda busy today. I'm not even that hungry. I think I just want the company at this point. I mean, maybe I should just send them up. The sound of footsteps approaches once more as a soft rap can be heard against the door. Oh, I guess I was complaining over nothing. Give me a tick! I shout out as I throw on my jacket. There's no need to be formal with Tio, but at this point I'm just fucking getting cold. I'm just getting fucking cold. Rubbing my hands together, I open the door and... Nope, it's him. 1 second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Okay.
Oh, there you are, little comet. It seems as though I had the wrong room.
Crack! My heart rate spikes as I slam the door shut, blocking it in the process. Backing away, I hear a soft,
"Is now a bedtime?"
coming from the hallway. The fact that it sounds so goddamn sincere only worries me more. What do you want? Who are you, even?
I am Shepard Rias, Director of Soknos Internal Affairs, and...
I know that. I mean... Ugh! How the fuck did he find me here? Shouldn't he be with the captain all day? Why doesn't he have a security escort or something? Racked with innumerable questions, I find myself backing into the corner, expecting the door to open for him to burst in. It does not, of course.
Are you alright? No? Oh. What is even happening anymore? My breath has become stilted. I'm afraid I'm gonna faint, but the Shepard's soft voice slips through the cracks once more. I've just come to introduce myself, if you'd allow me. A solid minute passes in silence as I slowly regain my breath and stand myself back up. He must hear me too, as when I start slinking towards the door, he continues. Yesterday might not have been the most auspicious time to exchange pleasantries, and I thought as though perhaps I could make amends to that. Why? Wait, fuck that. How can you even understand me? Why are you here? I hear an ever so faint huff from the other side of the door as he continues. Why do you think I'm here, Comet? Because of... me? The Marin? Just a regular check-in? Once again, another thing that could have and should have been explained to me before something like this happened. May I ask a question? Sure. Are you afraid of me? I don't know. What do you know of me? Huh? You said you were unsure if you were afraid of me. Then, what do you know of me? Not much, really. Besides some perfunctory titles and some grand idea of corporate scheming, I know nothing, I guess. And I of you. That's wonderful in a way, is it not? The chance to meet someone new for the first time. May I ask that you open the door? I could step away if that would make you more comfortable. There are too many thoughts racing through my mind to pinpoint any good ones. He already knows I'm here, so what's the point in hiding now? What can Suknos even do? He came alone, I thought. So? Shakily, my hand reaches for the keypad and unlocks the door, slowly sliding it to the side. To his word, he has backed up a few feet as well. Slumping against the doorframe, a bit more disheveled than before, I do my best to look up at him, ready to fall back inside at any moment. Ah, you look lovely today, Comet. Thanks? He responds with a soft nod. Now, as I were, there are still introductions to be had. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!